It was a rainy night, almost 11:45 p.m., when I stepped off the bus. The streets were wet and empty. The only sound was the dripping of water from streetlights and the echo of my footsteps. The cold air carried a strange heaviness, the kind that makes your skin crawl even when nothing's there. As I walked toward my apartment block, I noticed something odd. The front door was wide open. Usually, it was locked after 10 p.m. I stood still for a moment, the rain soaking through my jacket, staring at the dark entrance yawning like a mouth. My gut told me to turn back, but I forced myself forward. Inside, the lobby was silent. Too silent. The usual creak of the ceiling fan was gone. The security guard's chair sat empty, a half-finished cup of tea still steaming faintly. I called out, "Hello," but my voice fell flat against the walls. Then I saw it, the elevator. Its doors stood wide open, the dim light flickering inside as if it had been waiting only for me. My throat went dry. I hadn't pressed the button. Still, I stepped inside. The ride was agonizingly slow. The elevator groaned with each floor, the old cables rattling above me. On the fourth floor, the lights flickered and the doors creaked halfway open. Through the narrow gap, I saw something, or someone standing in the hallway. A pale figure, too thin, its head tilted at an unnatural angle, unmoving. My breath caught in my chest. I whispered, "Hello?" But before the word left my lips, the doors slammed shut. The elevator shuddered and continued upward. When I reached the sixth floor, my hands were trembling. The hallway stretched before me, longer than usual, eerily quiet. No faint sound of TVs, no pipes creaking, no muffled voices behind doors. Just silence. And then I noticed it, muddy footprints. Bare, wet feet, pressed into the old carpet. They began halfway down the hallway and stopped directly at my apartment door. I froze, my stomach twisting. My shoes were soaked from the rain, but these weren't mine. Slowly I approached. The door was slightly open. My heart hammered in my chest. I never, ever leave it like that. I pushed the door wider. The lights inside were already on. I had switched them off this morning. The air inside smelled wrong. Damp. Heavy. Like wet soil dragged through the rooms. I whispered, "Hello." My voice shook. No reply. Then, my phone buzzed in my pocket. I pulled it out with trembling hands. A new message from an unknown number lit up the screen. "Welcome home." The door slammed shut behind me with such force that I dropped my phone. The smell of earth grew stronger. My pulse thundered in my ears as I heard it. Soft footsteps moving across the apartment, slow and careful, like they didn't want me to know they were there. I forced myself to walk toward the kitchen, my flashlight beam trembling. The light above flickered violently, and for the briefest second, I saw it, a crouched shadow in the corner. Long arms. Face stretched into a smile too wide for any human. Its eyes fixed on me. The light went out. I staggered back, pointing my flashlight. The kitchen was empty. Nothing there. My mind screamed at me to run, but my body refused to move. Then came the scratching. From the bedroom door. Slow, deliberate, nails dragging across wood. My breath came in short bursts. My phone buzzed again. Another message. "Don't run." The scratching grew louder, more frantic. My chest tightened like a vice. I stumbled backward toward the window, desperate for air, desperate for escape. That's when I saw it. In the glass. My reflection. And next to it, another face. Pale. Grinning. Right beside me. My phone slipped from my hand, clattering to the floor. The screen lit up one last time, glowing in the darkness with a final message. "See you tomorrow."